Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have 3 healthy, low-carb, really quick and easy recipes for you guys. This video is actually in collaboration with iHerb, which carries over 30,000 natural products. It's so great because you don't even have to leave your house to get amazing groceries, and they ship to over 150 countries. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I picked up and what I made with their items. So first of all, for breakfast, we have these banana chocolate chip pancakes. From iHerb, I picked up this protein pancake and baking mix from the brand FlapJacked. It's got 20 grams of protein in it, and they're very, very easy to make. And I'm just also going to go ahead and add the Ghirardelli premium baking chocolate chips to this. iHerb also has 24/7 customer service in 10 different languages, so if you're ever in a pinch, they can totally help you out. So all I do to make this is use a half cup of the baking mix. I'm also going to go ahead and add some Simply Organic vanilla extract that I also picked up from iHerb right into this, along with those chocolate chips. All you need to add to this, again, is a 1/4 cup of water, and you'll mix everything together. It should look like this. Once you mix everything together, it should thicken up, and you're going to want to let it sit to let it thicken for a few minutes. And while I let it sit, all I do is heat up some butter, or this is actually Earth Balance, in a pan, and let it get hot. Once it's hot, I'm going to go ahead and dollop our pancakes right in. Every serving makes about 3 to 4 pancakes depending on your size. So I just go ahead and let these cook. You'll know when they're ready to flip when they start to look a little thicker on top like this. They actually only take about 2 minutes on each side. So when they're ready, I'll go ahead and flip them over. I love that they get this nice little golden brown crust on them, and I will cook them for about a minute on the other side too before stacking your pancakes up. While I'm actually making my second batch of pancakes, I'm going to make an accompaniment. So I'm taking some bananas and slicing them lengthwise. And I'm going to heat up a little bit more Earth Balance in the pan and just place those bananas face down to caramelize them. These take, again, really, really quickly. So you're going to want to do them for a little bit on each side, maybe like a minute or 2. You don't want to overcook them because if you overcook them, they get mushy. But as soon as they turn a little bit golden brown like this, you're going to flip them over. I was struggling a little bit here, but you know, it works. And then you're going to want to brown the other side, and they're all done. So while those are browning, I'm going to take this Grenade Carb Killer chocolate high protein spread that I also picked up from iHerb, and I'm going to go ahead and put about a tablespoon between all of the pancakes just for some extra chocolate flavor because I am chocolate obsessed. Another awesome thing about iHerb is that everything is shipped from a climate controlled distribution center, so you know the quality of your product is going to be awesome. Then I'm just going to go ahead and top that with the caramelized bananas, and you have the best, most filling, most delicious breakfast ever. It actually looks guilty because of all the chocolate and the caramelized bananas, but it's also super healthy, and you're getting 20 grams of protein right at breakfast, which can be hard to get. Moving on to lunch, I am going to be making a kind of charcuterie plate that I like to call this. It's very easy, but it starts out with a base of crackers, and these are the Simple Mills crackers. These are my favorite crackers. I have garlic and herb and rosemary and sea salt. I also picked these up from iHerb, and they are my favorite because the breakdown on them is amazing. You can have 17 crackers with the rosemary ones for 17 grams of carbs. And another thing I love about them is you can see the ingredients here are very simple. There are no chemicals or anything in them. They're just natural. So I just cut up some cucumbers, and I'm also going to put a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt right on top of those. I'm then taking some hot Genoa salami and rolling that up. You guys can see I'm kind of struggling here, so please bear with me because they just did not want to stay, but you got the point. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut some medium cheddar cheese into blocks because cheese is life. I love cheese. I don't care if I'm trying to lose weight. I will eat cheese. And then you just go ahead and place as many crackers as you want. I try to stick within the serving size. Once it's done, the final touch is to take a dip. I'm using hummus right here, and I'm just going to put a nice big blob of that right in the center of our plate. And this is truly one of my favorite lunches. It's really fresh and light, but also filling. I know it probably doesn't look the most filling, but this will actually keep you sustained. And it is like having a little charcuterie all to yourself. So for our final recipe, I'm going to be making my dinner, and this is something I like to make. It's very quick and easy after work. It's a beef stir fry, and it's low carb. You can literally use whatever you have left in your fridge, which is what I usually do. Take all the veggies that I have left in my fridge. Here I'm just peeling some carrots and cutting those up. Carrots are always a really great base for any stir fry. I'm also going to go ahead, I had some asparagus left in my fridge, so I'm going to go ahead and roughly chop up that asparagus as well. and that will be added into our stir fry too. I always like to go ahead and add onions into my stir fry. So here I'm just slicing some onion lengthwise. Onions are amazing for extra flavor. And then broccoli. Broccoli is another staple and base that makes an amazing stir fry. If you have carrots and broccoli, you can make a bomb stir fry. So I'm just going to chop that up as well and set all our veggies aside. Literally the hardest part about a stir fry is the prep, because you have to chop everything up, but everything else is so easy and so quick. So I'm taking this garlic oil and also organic sesame oil. Both of these I picked up from iHerb, and they are amazing because they have so much flavor. I love to make my stir fries with sesame oil. It just adds something extra. You have to try it. So I'm actually combining the two of these for double flavor because I'm a little extra. And I'm going to heat that up in the pan along with some minced garlic that I just added in here. This was about 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic. Once the pan is hot and everything is shimmering, I'm going to go ahead and add in my beef strips. Here I'm actually using beef strips that were pre-cut. These are actual stir-fry strips, just for even extra cut down on time, because I don't really have time to be cutting up a whole steak after work. These are the pre-cut ones and I love them. I just like to make sure in the pan they all kind of are touching the bottom, so I'm just here separating them because a lot of them were stuck together. And these again take very quick to cook. You just need to let them brown, and it takes maybe about 5 minutes. I'm actually going to season them with some Himalayan sea salt and the Simply Organic garlic and herb seasoning. Both of these are from iHerb, and I love this garlic and herb seasoning because it has no salt in it, but there are sesame seeds, garlic, and other natural herbs that add a ton of flavor. So I like to be very liberal with this. And then I'll just let that cook with some black pepper as well, because pepper is another great seasoning. Once I flip those over and have those brown, I will push them to the side when they're cooked. See, all our beef is nicely cooked. And I'm going to go ahead and start on the veggies in the same pan. So I just dump the veggies right in like I'm doing right here. Obviously, there are a lot of veggies, but veggies shrink, so you always want to do more than you think. And then right here, I'm just allowing all of the veggies to touch the bottom of the pan. So you're going to want to move everything around so it cooks evenly, so you're not waiting for the carrots and the broccoli, which are the harder veggies to cook. I also just added in a few more cloves of minced garlic because garlic is life for adding extra flavor without a lot of salt. And all you're going to really do is let those veggies cook. I'm just also cutting up the onions a little bit further and breaking them apart. But basically, I'm just letting the veggies cook on medium heat here. I did take out the beef and re-add it just because I needed some more space in my pan. But you can see once the veggies are cooked, I've added the beef again, and I'm mixing everything together, basically stir frying it up. The final step to this is to add in some soy sauce. You can also add a little bit of cornstarch to thicken things up if you want, but just a little soy sauce is great, well, a nice amount. Again, I've added that in, and I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together and just let it cook on low heat until a nice bubbling of the sauce forms and it kind of thickens up. And that is literally all it takes. You could serve this stir fry with rice, which I would do for other people, but again, I like to keep things pretty low carb, so I'm just going to have the veggies and the meat like I'm doing right here. And this is an amazing, super filling dinner. You get a lot of nutrients, a lot of protein, and it's not high on carbs, which is perfect when you're trying to lose weight, and it tastes amazing. So yeah, guys, those are my 3 healthy, low-carb, super quick and easy recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Make sure you guys check out my description bar below because I have got an offer for new customers to iHerb that you guys do not want to miss out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys next time.